B.
This is Straight Church,
No chaser.
where we keep things real, relevant, and
righteous.
yeah. By the way, the temperature is set at 96 degrees
Tell that what.
on the outside. Sunny and splendiferous Friday afternoon. Listen, we do want to take this opportunity before we dive into our conversation to shout out our sponsors.
Shout them
We
out.
gotta say what's up to the Wellness Coalition. Listen up, everybody. You may not realize you need vaccines throughout your adult life. Vaccines are important to your health and can protect you from the things that are happening in and around you. Each year, thousands of adults in the United States get sick from diseases that could be prevented by vaccines, and some are hospitalized, others even die. Even if you get all of your vaccines as a child, the protection from some vaccines can wear off over the years. Ma'am and sir, please learn more about the vaccines that you may possibly need by calling 334-293-6502. That's 293-6502.
Go get your shot.
Call your people and your friends.
Call
Call
them.
your family.
Call
The
them.
Wellness
And the Wellness Coalition.
Coalition. Yes. Now, we got to shout out the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation, founded by our big sis, Taranisha Marlowe, and Mama Sonia Mills McCall. The focus of the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation is mental health awareness with a concentration on suicide prevention. This foundation is a tribute to the life and memory of Brother Colin Connor. To learn more about his story and the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation, please head over to their website, which is lovingteddybear.com. Once again, that's lovingteddybear.com.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to make a donation to this awesome and amazing foundation, you may do so via their website or on Cash App. Their cash tag is
Loving TB Foundation.
That's
Loving TB Foundation.
So once again, major shouts out to our sponsors, the Wellness Coalition and the Loving Teddy Bear Foundation.
So, Pastor Trey, it is a beautiful Friday. I mean, the heat is out there. It's a little scorching hot.
Yeah.
How has your week been?
Hot.
Yeah.
That's flat.
No. That's a good
No,
answer.
but to be honest, it has been it's been hot, man. It's been a happy, optimistic,
Yeah.
and just
Hot. Hot.
tantalizing week.
Oh, all right. It's tantalizing. What does that mean? It just sounds like it means it tastes good.
Really?
No,
No. I was really just making up something. It was not tantalizing.
no. I do think tantalizing is more like torment, something like that.
Yeah, it's something of that sort.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of a T word that sounded good.
Yeah,
tantalizing it just felt good.
I'm with it. Ain't
But
nothing
it
wrong with
wasn't tantalizing.
There's nothing wrong.
No,
with
but if
it.
I had to give one word for my week,
One word, what would it be?
it would be informative. I would say informative. Learned some things this week and got an opportunity to be exposed to some different organizations, different information, different laws, and just different things. Because I believe in order to be a well-rounded pastor, you have to understand what's going on, not just in the church, but in your community,
Right.
in your city, and even in your country. Right.
Okay.
And so just informative, man. Got a chance to meet with some people, shake some hands, kiss some babies, all that good stuff.
I like it.
Yeah, man. So informative would be my word. What about yours?
My word is going to be easy,
Easy.
like Sunday morning.
All right, man.
Had a real smooth week.
Okay.
Real smooth week.
That's good.
And just enjoyed, not just the heat, but the struggle of my air conditioning. Man, when I tell you them air conditioners fighting the fight of their lives in our house, I mean, look, in the morning it's running all day, right?
Yeah.
In the morning it's like 74, and the air in the house trying to keep it around there, and it get to like 78, and it's interesting, but most people don't know. And I used to be an HVAC guy, so you know, the temperature outside has a lot to do with, you know, what that temperature gonna be on the inside. It don't matter what kind of insulation you got. It ain't gonna be no 30 degrees, you know, cooler than what's outside. It just don't work like that.
Just coming to the radio station, I was like, I don't even want to cut my car off anymore. I just wanted to stay running. Cause it just be so hot, man. When you get inside the car, it be hot. And I don't have leather seats. I got, what's the other material?
Leather.
It's not leather. It's
and
cloth.
Cloth. Okay.
I have cloth.
Well, that's good for you though.
Yeah.
That works for the sun.
But I have ridden in vehicles with leather seats,
Did you get burnt?
bro. Couldn't even sit down.
So what I do now is I really use that remote start. Now I don't use it, you know, super early,
Ah, got you.
but praise the Lord, you know, I have the feature where the air comes through the seats.
You like that?
So I get to use that. Yeah. No, I've never used it before, but now it's a must.
I got sunroof though. So
I need air all over my body. Cause it be hot, bro. And don't mess around and let that seat belt touch you, dog.
Man,
Oh my God. Oh my.
like something stinging you.
Boy, you got a new iron burn.
You be just like, oh. For real.
Well, call somebody, tell somebody to tune in. We see our people on
We
Facebook.
on.
Hey, family, we see you, Nate Walton Key. We see you, Big Sis Tarnisha Marlowe, Eric Perry. What up, EP? Ruby Barton, Sister Ruby Barton, good afternoon to you. We see you. Sister Agnes Long, Sister Capucine Ware, Sister Benitra Whiting. What's up, fam? I pray that all of y'all are doing well. The Choke Friday has been amazing.
Yeah.
And as we asked each other what our word was for the week, we're inclined to ask you the same. If you're on Facebook, drop it in the chat. We'd love to know how your week has been thus far. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be an amazing weekend. We are going into this 5th Sunday in the month of June.
Yeah, not the first Sunday.
The 5th Sunday. And then we're going into Happy Independence Day. So for some of y'all, you probably counting your days already. Like, I only got to work so many days next week. And so we're excited. Now, I do definitely want you, if you're going somewhere for the 4th of July, I want you to be careful.
Please be careful.
I heard it's going to be millions of people on the road.
Yeah.
So please be safe.
Yeah.
Don't drive too fast. And make sure that you take your time, okay?
Yeah.
The destination will still be there when you arrive. We want you to arrive and not anything else happen. All right?
And your favorite people in the blue's gonna be out there waiting on you.
In the blue, waiting on you.
Yeah.
You heard them. The black, the brown, to the sheriffs, everybody
They
there.
be out there,
State troopers, they there.
waiting on you.
Cause they already
Slow it
know.
down.
They already know you driving.
Slow it down.
Now, easy like Sunday morning, man, was my word for the my phrase for the week. But easy was my word for the week, man. I had a 3-night revival this week, and you know that's kind of uncommon in the 2024 realm.
One preacher is preaching all 3 times.
Yeah, man. But we had some fun. I had some fun. I broke Lazarus down into 3 parts, and we got him up out that grave on the last night.
Interesting.
It was fun.
That's very
It was
interesting.
fun, man. It was very. I'm not gonna say it's taxing. I think it's fun as a preacher to be able to take one story and break it up into multiple parts.
So did you have numerous points?
Absolutely.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, I had at least 3 to 4, maybe
Okay.
5 every night. You know how I am. I
Yeah.
can't help it. But so the first night was moved to Stone Away.
Like walking alliteration.
I can't help it.
That's a walking alliteration.
I can't help it.
Somebody asked me, how would you describe Levy Walker Jr.? Alliteration. One word. Alliteration. That's him.
I'm gonna find a way.
That's
Find a
it.
way of making one.
That's it.
Yeah, but roll away the stone, and then it was show me where you lay him.
Okay, yeah.
She asked, he said that he shall live again. She said, how? I know about the resurrection. And he says, I am the resurrection and the life. That was 2. And then 3 was, come on out of there. And I addressed the clothes, the grave clothes.
Got you.
And then him being loosed and free. Yeah. So it was fun.
You had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, man. I think sometimes we don't exhaust all that we
And
can.
then you were fresh too, because you didn't have to preach Sunday.
Nah,
It was like what, family friends day?
Family and Friends Day.
Yeah, so
Bishop Robert Lewis.
2 services, you just ain't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
So you was fresh.
Well, I'm back to work this Sunday. So.
I ain't waiting on you.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna close out this series, Pump the Brakes, man. So
Okay.
have some fun. This I think the first sermon series. The sermon was get you some sleep. Second sermon was get you some time away.
Got you.
And this last one gonna be get you some help.
Are you going into another series, or you?
I'm absolutely going to another series, man. Summer necessitates series, man.
Yeah.
We keep it simple in the summers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been slowly walking through our series. I'm not in
Take
any
your time.
rush. I ain't in any rush. It's been really good though, because
Yeah.
I've been dealing with more practical things.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked at stop making excuses,
Uh-huh.
and I think that was a heavy one because I looked at the reasons why people make excuses for
Oh.
not being available for God, like they know they need to be or know they should be.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we're going through get out your feelings.
I like it.
So we looked at anger. This past Sunday we looked at anxiety, and I just been slowly walking through
So
anxiety.
you doing what's the name? Excuse me.
You okay?
I did that all in the
Yeah,
mic.
you got a lot going on in your nostril.
Yeah.
You need to,
So you're doing the emotions from like inside out.
yeah, doc.
I like it.
Yeah, bro.
I said I was supposed to do that 1 year, never did it. And then I was like, it would be dope to do it when Inside Out 2 comes out,
Yeah.
but I never. Already somewhere else, man.
Yeah,
Somewhere else.
yeah. So we slowly walking through that, man.
Absolutely.
And
I love it, man.
bringing statistics while also giving scriptures and presenting it in a more holistic fashion.
That's major.
Yeah,
And necessary.
it is.
Right? Because one of the things that we really struggle with as Christians, as Americans, as people,
Yeah,
is our emotions.
yeah. And prayer is good, but you need participation. Like there are some things you have to do to achieve the outcome that you desire. And a lot of times we look at God to do every single thing, but God has empowered us to do things
Right.
in and of ourselves.
Absolutely.
God is able to do exceeding abundantly
Above all.
above all we could ever ask or think,
According
to the
power
that
works
works.
in you.
Yeah, so there are things that God
That's how you
has
do that.
given us
Yeah.
and has empowered us to do. And
Mhm.
so there are some things God ain't gonna do. You have to do it.
You're going to do it.
You gotta do it.
Move the stone.
Yeah. God didn't save you for you to be lazy, right?
That's the principle, right? He's not going to do what you can do for yourself. People don't want to hear that, but that's the gospel.
Yeah, I've given you the tools and the resources.
Absolutely.
You gotta do this.
Absolutely.
Hey, I gave you the wood if you want to make a chair.
Yeah, man. You want me to make the chair for you too. Thank God there's a genie in the bottle, huh? Nah, we got to participate.
No.
And so,
Yeah.
realistically, man, this has been a great week, and we got an awesome topic today. It's called "Be a Gentleman." We have been having some fun over the course of this week. We've been seeing some funny stuff on social media. We had the opportunity to see some funny stuff last night. They called it a presidential debate. We were able to be a part of some things this week that definitely brought some moments of laughter. But it's my prayer that you really, 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 beyond what you might have thought concerning last night, you understand the necessity for you to vote in this upcoming election.
America needs Jesus.
Yeah, always.
I was watching the Martin episode that time when he went to Hollywood,
Mhm.
and he was with Pam and Gina
Mhm.
and Tommy and Cole,
Right.
and they were in the back, and they were like in the green room,
Uh-huh.
and and there was this lady that Tommy was looking at, and Martin was like, "You need to be a little careful. You need to check Adam's apple, right?"
Oh, Lord.
Tommy started looking at the lady. Tommy said, "You need Jesus." Watching the presidential debate, I was like, "Yeah, we need Jesus." And it's not really for the obvious reasons, but I do think that it's a clear indication of a conversation that we've been having inadvertently, but like on purpose at times, and that's the fact that you have to know when it's time to move on to the next phase. And that can be such a difficult conversation to have. But that was one of the predominant things that a lot of political analysts were having.
I just
I think
think,
it's very interesting.
yeah, we've evolved in a lot of ways, and in some ways we're still the same. So eventually I think we'll get there.
Did you learn anything new from the debate, though?
That our past president is pretty good at golf. Speaking of that, new home will have a golf. August the 9th. I need y'all to go sign up to be a part of this
That,
golf tournament.
that was a perfect alley hoop, man.
Wasn't it,
Where's
dog?
Sports Center? That should be on the top 10. Right there. That was a perfect alley, bro.
They like, matter of fact, I'm gonna tag him in the post I'm gonna make later on and invite him to come play at New Home.
Hey, I can tell you one thing.
Hey, it's a good time
Yeah,
together,
I
man.
can tell
Hey,
you one thing.
hey, man, you get you some
Hey.
votes in Montgomery. Maybe they can battle.
You talking about a viral moment?
They can battle at Cottonwood. Meet me at Cottonwood.
Yeah.
We can see what it look like, man. But we're gonna get this party started, man. We got a few announcements that need to come up. We're gonna play these. We'll be back. We got a guest today, and we about to have some fun talking about be a gentle man. What is that? Dr. Scott Holmes. He always ready. It's called operate in the gift to sit down. My Lord. We going to commercial break.
Laughing at him, and then they want me to play Scrabble. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they want to see me on the Scrabble board. But, you know,
You
set
don't
it
want to
up.
see me on Scrap.
See who?
Me, sir.
Who is me?
Oh, okay, all right.
They changed your name from Walker to me.
No, no.
Lee me.
See, if we weren't on the radio, I bet you some money.
Don't do that. Don't get us fined.
When
Do
I
not
was,
get us.
look, when I was in college, we played for money. Huh? What that word looking like? Bring me the encyclopedia because he spelled that so wrong.
Nah.
The dictionary.
And you know, Scrabble will tell on you because you think about a word, but then when you got to spell it, you be like, dang, wait a minute.
You putting the
Is
D
it
in.
the X before the I?
You putting the D in refrigerator. I'm telling you. You got your word wrong.
Listen, y'all, keep it locked. We'll be back after this.
Peace. Mikey,
Gentlemen, how y'all doing this afternoon?
what's up,
Good
man?
to see y'all. Good to see you. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, boy, y'all killing me now. Y'all killing me.
All good to see you.
Good to see you too, sir. All
That's
is
all
well.
right.
Man, I'm good. Glad to be here. Yeah,
Now I want to make sure
a little
that you
tired, but I'm good.
in this little square window.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
There's a black spot there with some
Don't
glasses
do that.
on. Was that it?
Don't do that.
Holy moly. Yes, sir.
Family, y'all
Yeah.
better tell them my daddy name is Ricky Walter, King of Scrabble. Mama, you better tell them how your husband put the past out to hop behind Scrabble. You need to play me. Where your dad at? You need to play me. Sister Thales, how you doing? Scott Holmes, how you doing? We see a lot of y'all crept in. EP, what's up, man? Sister Elizabeth Williams, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. Sister Bonetta Ponder, good afternoon to you. Lady Altania, what it do? Leah B, what it do?
That's my baby.
That's your baby. You and your baby coming to the concert on Sunday?
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
I need to. I gotta find the. We text so much, Mike. I can't find none in the text thread. You getting old. Y'all gotta slow down.
Man, we tell it.
Y'all gotta slow down so I can keep up, man.
This week here, Doc.
It better be something.
Man.
All right. Okay, I got it now. So, family, there's something major going on this weekend, and we have a special guest so we can talk about it and go further in the conversation. Mike, we're on Facebook at all times, right? We're on Facebook at all times. And we jump back on the radio as soon as these commercials get off. And I'll be adding, bringing you in. But I want y'all to make sure that you are in attendance. I believe it's going to be amazing. It's going to be explosive. Y'all stick around. You're going to hear more about it as we continue to converse. And our guest, our special guest comes on. I hope I spelled your name right, Mike. Did I spell it right? Can you see it?
I only see some of it.
You only see some of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You'll see it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, it's Michael Leverick, but we'll go with Mike.
Oh, you want all that?
No, it's not what I
Okay.
want.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Tell my daddy that. Son, that's what I want. That's what it is.
It's always funny to me when people call me Mike and I finish and I go Cole.
Lord, I bet you kids in my guard too.
Yeah.
Pastor, he gonna be with the Lord. Well, Nate, guess what? You play him once I get up there. Get up there long from now. Look, I'm saying when we get to heaven. But listen, don't be feeding me. I don't want to hear about how good he is and I can't play him. So are you ready, Nate? I mean, I already beat you in spades. Don't get the line in the check now. Don't get the line. Don't get the line in the check. Now we told you up in spades at the church
There
picnic.
you go, digging up the past.
Keisha Perkins, how you doing, family? Sister Alicia Peacock, how you doing? Is there any more VIP tickets? If so, I'm getting two. EP, I don't know. There's some more VIP tickets.
Event.
You got to go to Eventbrite. If you go to Eventbrite, and we're gonna make sure that we put that link in the chat, so that you all can run to it. Eventbrite. If you run the Eventbrite, it's the only thing that really matters that's happening this Sunday, and that's the Alabama Boys concert this Sunday at the Davis Theater. If you ain't got tickets, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under, but you need to make your way here. All roads lead to the Davis Theater this Sunday. The hour is 5 p.m. You might want to get there early so you can get your seat, because I think y'all with general admission, you're going to have to elbow some folk, make sure you get in where you want to be. There's some nice looking gentlemen up there. I can speak for one of them. I don't know about the other ones. But they looking good in them suits. Somebody said it's pink. It's mauve. Come through here. Turn that pink down just a dial. We in there like that, like swimwear. So family, make sure you're there. If you're not on the way, if you don't have a ticket, if you're a senior, we're gonna give you an opportunity to call in and win you a ticket today. Maybe a pair of tickets. They over there talking junk, ain't they? About that stage. I already know.
They said y'all play like you was at Carver Elementary.
Somebody leave it alone, baby.
Montgomery's Inspiration Station, Praise 96.5 FM, WMGY. It's 350 here in the capital city. Well, it's technically 349, but we'll round it on up. Right here in the capital city. Again, the temperature is set at about 96 degrees on the outside. From where we are in the Praise Studios, it seems as if clouds have taken over the sky, but I believe we should see some sunshine here and there.
Peeking through the cloud. The storm is
We're back.
almost
It's
gone.
yours truly, Pastor Trey.
And your boy, Pastor Lee.
Right here with Straight Church,
No chase.
where we keep things real, relevant,
Yeah.
and
Righteous.
all right.
So family, we got a special guest. He's no stranger to the land of Montgomery or Quartet. He is the lead singer of one of the greatest quartet groups to bless the scenes of Montgomery, Troy, all these places here. And I want you to just give it up for my big brother. He said his name is Michael Leverett of the Alabama Boys. Y'all say what's up to Big Bro. Let me get his face on the screen. There he is. Y'all see him now. Yeah, he's a young man with a great beard. Come in here.
Yes, I like the way you say that.
Well, Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm just glad to be here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just feeling good about what God is doing. And I just can't wait for everyone else to see it and taste it, feel it, just be a part of it.
I love it, man. I love it. So something major going on. I said it while we were off the radio airways, but we got listeners listening. What's going on this Sunday?
Well, we prepared to present some new music to our friends, our families, our fans. And I was trying to make sure we were paying attention.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, knocking over Lysol and stuff.
Trying to grab this, I can have information, but anyway. Go ahead. Don't let distract.
Yes, sir. But we're preparing to present some new music to our friends and our family and our fans on this Sunday at the Davis Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And while at the same time we are gearing up to salute our senior citizens. So we are very, very excited about that, and nothing but God that has put this all in place.
I love it, man. You sound like a good Sunday school teacher. Well, we're so excited to have you here, man. We're going to play some of those hit songs from the Alabama Boys a little later on, and especially that single that you were talking about, because I know that was a little special to you as well. So let's talk about it, right? So how long, and this, I'm going to let Trey kind of take over this, because I might be a little biased because I'm an Alabama boy. But how long is the Alabama Boys?
That's the first time you announced that out loud.
For real?
Yeah, that's the first time.
I'll see, I don't announce stuff for
Yeah,
real.
that's the first time you announced that out loud. Congratulations.
They're going to have to follow me on Facebook.
Look at that. Look at that.
So I'm now a part of the Alabama Boys.
I was going to ask you to say that.
Yeah. So they brought me in. I'm the rookie.
Breaking news.
I'm the rookie.
Video.
Pastor Levy Walker Jr. is now part of the Alabama
And
Boys.
he's
the
doing
way.
really well too.
That's good.
I'm doing all right.
That's
I'm,
good.
I'm trying to learn my song.
Watch him now. Watch him now.
You know, I ain't that good with words, but I'm learning my song.
He'll remix the song real quickly.
We found that out.
Holy Ghost, Jesus, Holy Ghost.
Wait a minute, man. That ain't in the song.
Hey man, I'm feeling it. So we definitely know that this group has a very long history. When did the Alabama Boys start?
Oh, wow. You know, I tell this story, and I'll tell it in the short form. But the Alabama Boys originated out of the Bethany Seminary Adventist Church.
Mhm.
They started off as a male choir, and then over a period of time, it went from being a choir to being somewhat of an ensemble,
Mm.
and then from an ensemble down to a quartet group. For years, we called ourselves the Gospel Harmonizers, and the thought behind that is we sang a cappella for years. We would go and blow a pitch pipe to get the first note, and then we'd take off and we'd sing without music. We did that for 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 years.
Wow,
Man.
And from that,
that was a cheap concert, wasn't it?
Man.
it was a good concert.
No musician.
And then from that, you know, we linked up with some guys that didn't mind helping us with some music.
Mhm.
Went into the studio and recorded a CD with some music.
Awesome.
And, from that, we thought, how could we take this and really expand what we're trying to do? So we locked into a more permanent band, so to speak.
Mhm.
Changed that name to the Alabama Boys and recorded our first CD. And man, it's been a blessing. It's been a wonderful ride ever since.
Man.
How many years ago was that?
Well, I think in November we will be celebrating 27 years. I believe. 27 years as a group.
And you've been a part since the beginning.
I've been a part since the beginning of the ensemble.
Okay.
I came to Montgomery in 93, 94,
Mhm.
maybe 95, somewhere up in there. Gerald and I are best of friends,
Absolutely.
and he and I went to college together. He and I were on music scholarships in the choir, and we traveled with the choir.
Wow.
And he and I were roommates.
Right.
And we became very good friends. And I got a job. I graduated, moved to New York. He graduated, came back home. I was trying to get back to home, which is Mobile.
Mhm.
Called him and said, "Hey man, I'm trying to get back to Mobile. Can you know somebody in Montgomery that can help me?" You know, and he introduced me to his boss at that time. That was Gerald Selling Radio. And they interviewed me. They gave me the job. And 30 years later, this is where I am.
Man, that's something.
This is where I am. So I'm just grateful for everything that God has done and has allowed to happen. That it's made me the little country boy that I am today. I don't know if I'm the only one in the room, but I'm all right.
Now I love it. That's quite a story. So who makes up the Alabama Boys?
At this present time, it's myself, Michael Leverett, Gerald Williams, Pastor Jamal Browder, Minister Kelvin Brown. So a few weeks ago, Pastor L.B. Walker. You don't have to sing. He's not here just for the ride.
Yeah.
Doc, I got it. I'm trying to ride.
None of that lip syncing stuff either, right?
Yeah.
None of that lip
Yeah,
syncing.
we
need to hear you.
Even if we have to turn the mic over and sing,
Milli Vanilli. Doc.
No, Doc. No. That ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work
at all.
But did you ever expect for the Alabama Boys to grow and to bloom and to blossom into what it has become today?
Well, you know that's a good question, and you know, our motto is, you put in the work, you pray and ask God to do what He wants to have it to be, and then you go do something else.
Gotcha.
So what we always expected is just God be in the middle, God be in the midst, God be in control, and that whatever we do be about uplifting you, glorifying you, and making a difference in someone's life.
I gotta ask you this though, because you all are known as the gentlemen of quartet.
Yes, sir.
How did that come to be?
Well, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to tell you. You may or may not know this, but a good brother, Prentice Stovall.
Mhm.
He was booking us at one time.
That's big, bro.
As big bro. He was booking us one time with his group, and he just kind of threw it out there, Gentlemen of Quartet, and we kind of put it to the side for a while, and then all of a sudden it just came back up, and we were like, well, maybe this is something that you're telling us. So we decided to fully adapt that little subtitle of our name, and we're proud of it. We're glad to be looked upon as gentlemen of quartet.
Yeah.
And I think it's an honor for someone to look at you and be okay with calling you a gentleman.
Wow, that's something. But having been in quartet for 27 years, you've seen the landscape of quartet change and shift. So how would you describe the state of quartet music right now?
I would describe the state of quartet as very much alive,
Mhm.
strong,
Yeah.
powerful.
Mhm.
It's just different,
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with different.
absolutely.
It's good to be able to get the Lord word in multiple ways because people hear differently.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
People interpret differently,
Mhm.
and people have different tastes and different style and presentation. So
Yeah.
it's okay that the Alabama Boys sound one way, another group sound another way, and another group sound a different way.
Yeah.
It's okay. So some people think that it should stay one way,
Mhm.
but everything must change.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nothing
Absolutely.
stays the same.
Yep.
And who wants to come to a concert with 6 groups singing on there and everybody sounds the same way?
Exactly.
Who wants to go to 3 different churches and the preacher sounds, sings, and do things the same way?
Same way, yep.
So different, in my opinion, in my thought. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good thing.
Now,
That's
you,
good.
you know what's interesting? What's interesting is the reality that quartet is really foundational, especially for vocals. Majority of the people that are singing, they've been around some quartet.
You can tell.
You can hear it,
Yeah.
like the squalling, the little runs, I think you like that's a Garden Cortez, it's quartet on a date, you know.
Some of those songs don't get good until they squall.
Nah, that's where that ad lib and drive came from.
Hey, make sure you're there.
Yeah, now my sister just mentioned something on the live, and I see there's some people still jumping in on Facebook, and we say good afternoon to each of you. We see you, Ty McCall, Pastor Craig Parker, happy belated birthday to you.
Oh man.
He told me to save my voice for Sunday. I'm gonna do my best, Doc, but I got some preaching to do too. But my sister's on here, and she said you went from being in the kids group directed by the Alabama Boys when we were younger to being a part of the Alabama Boys now.
Yes, sir.
And that's an interesting story because I met you all senior year of high school. And y'all were doing the project with all of the Montgomery Public School high schools. I forget what it was. Melodies of Hope. That's what it was.
Yes, sir.
And we were singing the song. I still have the DVD. I need to find it.
Yes, sir.
And I was just dancing behind y'all. I was drunk. I can hear the music.
No.
Feel the power and love. We had choreography and everything.
We had a good time doing that
Oh
too.
man, let me tell you, I hurt my feet to the song, one of the songs that we might sing on Sunday. Jesus, all the way. You brought me all the way.
All the way.
Uh-huh. When you hit that high note,
Yes, sir.
I got the stomp and I said, what's he doing? And for full circle, for it to come around and now I have the opportunity to stand on the stage with you, it is an honor. It's an honor and a privilege. And it definitely speaks to your skill set and ability for you to be able to still sing and hit them same notes for all that time. Because, quartet singers can't always sing. They squall so hard, Doc, eventually they got to let that thing go.
Yeah.
Harvard going to let the other folks sing
Yeah.
after a while now. But
Yeah.
you've been doing this for a long time.
Well, I'm just praying that Sunday everything will be okay.
It's gonna be all right.
It's been 3.5, 4 years. It's been almost 4 years since the Alabama Boys has been on the stage to sing together.
Wow.
And that's one of the reasons why we're just excited to get this opportunity to come back and be able to sing for the Lord and bless the people who love our music so much.
Yeah.
And I go back to your point that your sister made. You know, that's why you have to be careful at who you are and how you are when you're around people,
Yeah.
because you just don't know where later on it's going to end up.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And you know, you're blessed and you're honored to years later to become a part of this group, but so are we.
Bless
You know, we are blessed and we're honored to have you and to accept you as a full member, not only as a member but as a brother and as a friend. So we
Bless you,
thank
sir.
you, and we're looking forward to what the next few days and next few years are going to bring to
Yeah.
us.
Absolute,
Yeah.
absolute.
Yeah. Listen, we gotta hit this legal ID, and we're coming right back. So we'll be back in about the next 20 seconds. We'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. This is Praise 96.5 FM WMGY.
I see Miss Elizabeth. Oh, you said we're back on. You said we went dark. All right. We apologize for technical difficulties. I hope and pray y'all can still hear us and see us well. If y'all got any questions for Mr. Michael Leverett, you definitely can put them in the chat, and we'll call them out to him and let him allow him the opportunity to have some feedback, give some conversation for you all. Hey to you, Mother Sonia Mills McCall. You plan to see us Sunday with bells on. We'd love to see you. Daisha Parker, what up, fam? Now, if you are a senior and you don't have tickets, we're going to have to open up these airways, Pastor Trey. I'm going to let Mr. Mike determine how we're going to get these tickets away.
We need to pray before we.
Because we've been around here Bible trivia. Y'all been singing. I'm talking about singing your hearts out on this radio. I'm gonna let Mike determine. See, Mike he might just give them away. Look,
Yeah.
he might just give them away.
Yes.
But I want y'all to make sure that you had the opportunity to get here. Now, the concert is Sunday, so if you win tickets today, you're gonna have to pick them up by Saturday. Okay? I want you to be able to get in there Sunday, and I also want you to know that if you're going to get some tickets, if you definitely want or desire to get some tickets, please don't get the ticket and just put it on your dashboard and tell folks, "Oh, I got me a ticket." We want you to come. We want to open up those curtains on Sunday and the house be full. Ain't that right, Mike?
That's right. That's
We
right.
want it to be full. We want every seat to be taken because sponsors and others have done their due diligence, have been a blessing to the group for the sake of you getting these free tickets. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Montgomery's Inspiration Station, Praise 96.5 FM WMGY. We're now 5 minutes past the 4 o'clock hour. It's 4:05 here in the capital city. You hang with your man, the Crown Prince, Pastor Trey.
And your boy, Pastor Lee.
This is Straight Church,
No chaser.
where we keep things real,
Uh-huh.
relevant, and
Righteous.
yes. And we're back.
We're back with the main man, and he's in here, and he got the plan. He got some major hot off the press concert on Sunday. It's brother Michael Leverett. He's in the house. I see them on Facebook. They're asking what time on Sunday. Oh, I thought you were going
I'm
to answer.
sorry, that was a question. Yes, sir. I was trying to figure out how I was going to propose. I become a part of this thing on
Oh,
Friday. Yes.
we can make that
We can
happen.
make- okay. Trey, we can talk about that.
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We're going to definitely make that happen.
Well, the doors open. The doors open at 4 on Sunday, and the concert will begin at 5 o'clock.
All right, doors open at 4. Concert starts at 5. I heard you earlier as we were speaking to Brother Eric Perry online. There still are some VIP tickets. And there's a question now, how can I buy a VIP virtual ticket to watch and Groove from the Caribbean Beach? Lord have mercy. You're on a cruise. I don't think you'll be able to watch this virtually. But there still are some VIP tickets that are available for you to purchase at eventbrite.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All they have to do is search for Alabama Boys, Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
It should pop up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It should pop up.
I can't even tell you what is the VIP ticket right now.
The VIP ticket is $50. Can I just say something about the tickets?
Go ahead.
You know, if you're planning to come, this is a good time to get out and get your tickets. We on Thursday, if our number count is correct, we had less than 200 tickets left.
Gotcha.
As of today, the only places you can get a ticket will be at ENS Men's Suits for your general admission tickets, and Eventbrite for your VIP tickets. We will not be selling tickets at the Davis Theater
Say it again.
the day of the concert.
Man,
We will not be selling tickets the day of the concert at Davis Theater. So get them either at ENS Men's Suits or on Eventbrite. And again, the only tickets you can purchase on Eventbrite are your VIP tickets, and your general admission tickets can be purchased at ENS. We just thank God for what He has done
Yeah.
when it comes to these tickets. We are excited, Pastor.
This is major.
We are excited, Pastor Walker. We're excited, Pastor Trey, that God has blessed us to be able to give out 800 free tickets
Man.
to 800 senior citizens.
Wow.
And we know it's nothing but God.
Yeah.
We know it's nothing but God. And we're going to start on time because we are asking them to come out
Yeah.
and be with us.
Yeah.
So we're not going to start late and keep them late.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get in there. We're going to sing to them. We're going to pray to them. We're going to hug on them. We're going to give them some gifts.
Mhm.
And then we're going to let them go at a decent hour.
Yeah.
So it's not about us. But on that day, it's about the senior citizens of our community.
I just think that's interesting,
It's
though.
major.
And so, to kind of share with us, what was the motivation to do something for our senior citizens?
Well, that's a good question. We try to put some type of community involvement in everything that we do, even on our anniversaries. We try to tie some kind of community outreach, some kind of community thing into what we do. Is when Pastor Walker was talking about the Melodies of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
That was an initiative that we thought it would be a great idea to produce this live CD video. We wrote the song and produced it, give it back to the school system and allow them to sell it as a fundraiser. And that's how that came about.
Right.
One year we decided to raise money for, I think, one of the elementary schools that needed a washing machine and some other stuff. So we dedicated that concert to that cause. We prayed about this, and Gerald and I were talking, and the other guys were talking, well, what can we do this time? And right off the bat, why don't we do something for our seniors?
Wow.
Why don't we do something for our senior citizens? And from that's how we got here. And we went out and we talked to our sponsors.
That's awesome.
We talked to some people, and they loved the idea. And we've not had anyone to give us pushback on this idea. That's how we were able to get 800 free tickets to give away to 800 senior citizens.
It's amazing.
I'm saying it real calm because I'm in here with you all on Facebook. I got a shout in my belly. I got a
Come
shout
on,
in my belly
Doc.
because
Don't give Marie.
He got the hoop
Yeah.
trigger.
Yeah.
He looking for a reason.
Well, so tell me this. What do they get with the VIP ticket?
Well, they get an evening with the Gentlemen of Quartet.
Okay.
That's one thing. They get an evening to come and be in a place and relax and be around people that can love on them
Mm-hmm.
and feel safe.
Yeah.
And give God some praise and give God some honors. And throughout the evening, we have designed the program where we'll be giving away gifts to
Gotcha.
our senior citizens.
Wow.
I don't know exactly how Gerald is going to do it. That's not my role. That's not my part. But I do know throughout the evening we'll be giving away something to our senior citizens.
I think that's a good segue. We want to open up the radio lines.
Yeah.
And allow people to call in. What do you want them to do?
Oh, God. You didn't put me on the spot with that.
Yes, it's on you, Mike.
He
What
good at doing
do
it.
you want them to do?
Just
If you need some free tickets and you're a senior, call in at 334-398-8791. 334-398-8791. Mike, you got to figure out what they're going to do now.
yeah, you got me moving. You got me
I
rocking.
do want to say this though. We do want to shout out and acknowledge our big sis AJ in the midday.
Shout out.
She's going to be the MC, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And we know she's going to do a phenomenal job. So make sure shout out to AJ.
She better not call me out.
So because you said that it's going to be something. It's going to be something.
I'm going to get kicked out of the Alabama boys on the first concert.
I ain't take this man.
I got to be a gentle man.
Be gentle, man.
So tell me this. So I know that the Alabama Boys won't be the only people or singers or ministers on the show. Who else will be ministering on this show?
Yes, we have Love City Choir will be there. Pastor McCray and Blessed will be there. Fountain City Spiritual Airs, Pastor Monte Maddox and Holly Favor, Pastor Sherrod Coleman and Chosen. I just believe we're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Have a good time. We have a good time.
I like it. See, they're still on Facebook. They said they were getting in the car. Their phone was connecting to the car. They trying to figure out, do VIP ticket holders get in earlier than 4 o'clock?
No, they do not. But VIP tickets have guaranteed seats.
You have
So
guaranteed
You
seats.
don't have to rush to get there. Although we do want you to be there by 5.
Yeah, because y'all start on time.
We're starting on time.
On
Yes, sir.
time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love it.
Starting on time. My wife is on here. Shout out to Lady T. She says, y'all didn't talk about any food with these VIP tickets.
That's her. That's definitely her. That's definitely
She got the laughing emoji.
Tell her. Well, I can say that with there is no food with the VIP tickets. There is a little reception that has been put in place for our sponsors.
Okay.
But there is no food for the VIP because sometimes people don't know how to clean up behind them.
That's the polite way to say it.
Yes. So
You're
so-
very diplomatic.
Yes, sir.
Very
So
diplomatic.
we're gonna
personal chase.
we just gonna keep.
Some of y'all dirty.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
You trying to talk? Don't let them get you like that.
I'm a guest.
Yeah, I can
I'm
say.
gonna act like a guest.
I can say this though, that you are the only, cause you're a Kappa man. He's a Sigma man.
Oh, Lord.
You're the only Kappa man we've ever had on our show, and he didn't say anything slick about.
Well,
So I guess he has a lot of respect.
I leave him and Gerald alone.
You're the only one. He ain't saying nothing slick.
You
He
know.
ain't take no sides, no nothing.
But see, they also understand. See, they don't walk around like Neo. See, he come in here with a big red shirt on. You know what I mean? Come in with a big old cap.
He ain't said
Just be normal, okay? Be gentle, man.
he tried at the photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So y'all had an understanding
we just-
offsite.
I think our silence just just.
They had all that red on. I was trying to figure out like, what we doing with all this red on.
I just thought I'd bring that up.
Yeah,
You're the only one. He ain't said nothing slick.
Good point. Good point.
That's all.
See, they already on Facebook saying they telling my wife to bring her snacks. You can have fruit snacks all over the Davis Theater. Fruit snacks, church snacks.
We'll let you handle that.
You know,
Your wife said not too much on the Neo.
well, yeah. My baby a Neo too. My baby a
She
Neo.
said not too much. Not too much.
Pastor Trey, are you on standby in case Pastor Jamal E. Browder don't make it back drinking that fresh Jamaican fresh coconut water? I know my good assistant psalmist extraordinaire. Altamia Stewart can give you a few pointers.
Yeah,
You gonna step in?
I'll be ready. If they call me, you know what I'm saying? They would have called me ahead of time. I'd been ready, but it's too late now.
I would say you can't wear Browder suit, no way.
No, I got my own custom suit.
Oh, you got a custom model?
Custom. You just saw how you remember in the Temptations when the Temptations had on one thing and David Ruffin came out with something. That's all I need. Just let me know the song. Tell the man, hit me with the spotlight. I can give you a quick.
And
I'm
it's over.
gone. That's it.
It's
Nah,
over.
that's it.
You just pantomime and say, keep saying Jesus.
And then drop the mic.
I'm done. I can run, slide on my knees, grab the mic.
Just start shouting. dog. Just start shouting. So tell me this, man. This is one of my songs too.
Yeah. You just brought me on.
We're gonna come back to the other one, man. Why y'all sing all them songs so high?
I don't know. We get in there. We practice them. When we rehearsed and learned this song, it didn't start off that high. We hit a note. We hit an octave, and it felt good. And then I believe it was Gerald said, "Man, we can go up one more."
No.
We did that, and I think he said, "Well, we can go up one more." And I believe it was at the time it was Dwight Moon. Dwight Moon that said that the late Dwight Moon that said that that's enough. That's
good enough.
and that's where we kept it. But man, this song is so amazing how after so many years that this song is still blessing people.
Yeah.
The way that it is. It happens to be one of my favorite songs, and because of this song on that album, we were nominated for a Stellar Award in 2004, I believe.
Wow.
Just when this CD was produced.
I see another one in your future.
Well, I accept it.
I see another one.
I accept it. Yes,
Listen.
God is able.
Absolutely. We got to head to the commercial break. We're going to let the Alabama boys head to the commercial break. Jesus, you brought me. Y'all keep it locked.
I'm always on Facebook, right? I'm always on Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hold your mic to the side, like position it like this. So you see your face.
All right. And you know, Gerald went to school on a music scholarship. Real amazing. I went to school on the scholarship for first tenor. Wow. And he's saying higher now than I'll ever be able to sing.
I'm surprised you still got it false like that.
Oh my God.
I
Me
lost
too.
mine preaching.
I lost mine. It wasn't preaching. I just lost it.
Yeah. When it's my boys trained, right? So when y'all met me, I was first tenor. When I went to college, I cheated with sister because I knew I would be acting in school and church. So I went in and got myself a baritone.
Oh no, you did.
Yeah, I did. I was cheating with sister. I could sing tenor, but I was like, nah.
You were all the way from my baritone. I was gonna let you sing at the revival the other night. I was like, look at him. No, man. Yeah, he
When
was.
he stopped playing this ain't for real.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sometimes you gotta make it work for you.
look, I'm telling you, you know,
You got a scholarship for baritone?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had a full vocal scholarship. I had to pay for Nate Daniel.
That's still true.
But he wasn't gonna let me join no gospel choir. I couldn't do nothing else. He get mad when I was playing around my boy. He ain't play no games. But I was sexually the baritone, and I always learned to tell the line too. Just to do whatever was needed.
But you did take a ride. You took you an easy ride in the choir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You were a tenor.
So what's your range?
What would you say your range comes to?
You are protecting your most
Probably
important sense,
tenor to
your eyesight.
baritone.
Contact
What would you say
Alabama's
to you?
premier medical and eye
I'm
care
tenor.
facility located
I'm
on
tenor and
Highway
baritone, but I'm more tenor than
next
I
to
am
the Cancer
baritone.
Center in
But
Alabama.
I can still whistle a little bit.
31,
For real?
Glenwood Town.
Yeah, I can do that a little bit. I don't have much control anymore. But that's the difference from being in those environments. Like, I'm sure the both of you can say you were probably able to do more vocally when you were in school than you are now.
Yeah,
Because it's not required.
right. And then too, even singing in my early stage before this pandemic, my voice was really getting to the point where I could do whatever I wanted to do with it, because we had started singing enough to where my voice was, we sing hard on the first Sunday and we didn't have another concert till the fourth Sunday. Well, that's a lot that goes on between the first and the fourth. And you got to recondition it in the fourth to get like it was when you finished at the first Sunday. But it had just gotten well. But now, it's oh lordy. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you now. It's a different type of vocal readiness when it comes to quartet. Though.
It is, but now here's the thing about quartet. Here's the thing about quartet that I think one of the discomforting changes is that people are not really focused in on the vocal part of it. Like it's hard for me to listen to somebody that sings out of tune.
Yeah.
Now when I go down there in the church and Deacon get up and he sing a hymn and he ain't necessarily in tune, but he's full of the spirit. That's one thing.
Right.
But when I'm listening to something on the radio and you singing a sharp when you're supposed to be singing a C, I just don't know if that's I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. And then sometimes when the background gets so caught up in what they're doing rather than how they're sounding, that kind of throws me off too. That throws me off too because I want to I don't, you know, when I listen to the radio, I don't see all that moving.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, I'm listening to what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I wanna get
Uh-huh.
when I'm in that concert.
That-
I
Absolutely.
don't want you to give me the first 3 bars in tune, and then the next 20
Just slide
is
on
whatever
down.
else is whatever I hear.
Avalanche.
So and I see and hear that sometimes too. People get caught up in what they're doing, the moves, or whatever,
Yeah.
and the harmony is just it's gone.
That was really how I was.
Yeah.
So I was naturally a choir boy because my mom was a choir master, they would call her, a choir director. And when I would see quartet, I saw a lot of not only, you know, showmanship, but a lot of just singing at notes but never hitting
Hit
notes.
Yeah.
And so that made me not really consider that space
Mhm.
or even that genre of music, except for the greats. When you start talking about the, you know, and then I just did his name, Candy Spirituals,
Yeah.
Lee Williams, then fell in love with the Gospel 4
Yeah.
because he was singing his face off.
Yes, sir.
That one song, man, brought me to tears when I was a little boy. That to go to church on Sunday morning,
Mhm.
hear burning down.
Mhm.
I said they sang for real, right? And then from that point on, you know, got introduced to the Bolden Brothers when I was young,
Yeah.
by way of Bishop Stewart.
Yeah.
And then the next quartet group I see is y'all.
Mm.
Like, one studying it, to me, quartet was just what the men sing on Second Sunday with the male chorus, you know?
And that's basically
And then to
that's
hear
where it come
y'all,
from.
Doc, to hear y'all come out with that all the way, you
Yeah.
brought me all the way. I said, what? Yeah. The boy up there singing, Doc, and smooth as all get out. You know, y'all wasn't doing turn around and clapping. Y'all was doing none of that.
Yeah.
Y'all just literally having church. And then to see the people in Lee's auditorium, Lee High School auditorium, and those old ladies, Doc, they that's what I love about the quartet show. You always tell me the Jamie, them old ladies come up to the front to
Yeah.
get doing
They,
their
you know,
footwork.
listen, it's they gotta let it go.
Yes,
They gotta let it go,
Lord.
and I like seeing that too.
Their feet get
Yeah,
light.
yes,
Yes, Lord. And so that was one of the things that was big to me, even when, you know, Elevation did what we did.
Mhm.
It was about making sure that the background was tight,
Mhm.
making sure that we could showcase that we could sing.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, y'all been off the scene for a while, but we back now.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back now.
Man. I'm excited about it. I'm just, you know, like I say, I'm sitting over here, you know, trying to contain everything, but I'm just, you know, I'm just excited about the opportunity that we have to be back doing what we love to do. And the response has been so, it's just been so overwhelming. It just makes you feel good that you made such an impact then
Mhm.
that it is so hot now.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so wanted now. They're so looking forward to seeing you now, and it's just a beautiful thing. God is he's just amazing. I like it when he works quiet. You know, I like it when he works quiet, and you you don't even know he's working. But then you wake up one day and you go, wow, Jesus, it has nothing to do with me. This is all Jesus.
It's
And,
interesting because there were groups that dispersed during COVID.
mhm.
They all went their separate ways, their own ways.
Mhm.
But you all stayed together. What were you all doing or working on that you can share with us that really solidified you all doing that?
Well, we got more involved in our church.
Okay.
We try to help our church be better at dealing with the COVID situation and also providing ministry to its members.
Gotcha.
Some of us, like myself, we got more involved in work.
Okay.
I took on more jobs. A lot of our musicians at the time took on more churches. We'd start doing other things that because we made a decision, we weren't coming back
Mhm.
until it was the time to come back.
Mhm.
There was no question about that.
Gotcha.
So we and then, you know, back then, you know, Trey, we weren't hitting the stage every Sunday. You know, and that's the
Lord.
great thing about the Alabama Boys. We're not trying to, and when I say that's the great thing about Alabama Boys, I don't say that to say that that's bad about someone else.
Right.
That's just what they do.
But we enjoy doing this, and it's not our goal to be gone every week. You know, we all have full-time jobs, and then we have full-time families.
Right.
And we have to go to work. We have to be at home with our family. So, and that's a choice of ours. So if we get us 2 good Sundays, we're okay.
Mhm.
And that's basically about what we want. And you take like now, you know, you got Pastor Levy Walker pastors a church, Pastor Jamal Brown that pastors a church, Minister Curvin Brown is minister of music at his church,
Gotcha.
and Gerald's minister of music at his church. So that's 4 Sunday mornings that we can't pull them away from their church 4 Sundays out of the month.
Unless we're going to the Apollo.
And and you know how that is now, because when they book you and say come here,
Yeah.
everything that they booked,
Yeah.
that's what they want.
And they want to see the whole group.
They want what they book, and then whenever we go, we just want to make sure that we showing up with our best. So it's just the way. So what, to answer your question, we were just basically digging more into our own individual lives, and just waiting for the time to come for us to try to make a move to come back. And we decided to make the move to come back by writing new music,
Gotcha.
and we got together and had a what do they call it, a listening group, or what is that what they call it, listening group? We did we did it ourselves.
Yeah. I forget what it is. Listening party.
Listening party. We hosted a party. The Alabama Boys hosted a party with
Man,
ourselves.
that so lit, bro. Oh my
And,
God, I want some more fish.
And
I want some more fish.
listen now,
Here's up
he
to
talking
now.
my language now.
Here's up
I'm
to
ready
now.
now. My stomach growled a little bit too.
Lord have mercy.
But we decided to do a listening party, and we listened to the songs that we put down, and the song that we chose and it is the one that we're featuring. So
Absolutely.
it's good.
Now we see some comments in the chat, and one of them was one I was going to say to you while you're speaking about how God will move even in the silence. And that's Dr. Diana Gray. Got a call 2 days ago. She's trying to book the Alabama Boys. So what booking information would you have to share with people at this moment?
Gerald Williams is our booking manager, and if y'all don't mind, could I just give a shout out to our managing company, High Profile Consultancies?
Absolutely.
We'll make sure you do that over there.
Yes, sir. Gerald Williams has done a fabulous job with this group. He managed this group with integrity, with character, and he managed this group being led by the Spirit of God. And I can't be more humble to a man that just believe in giving back. Even in our ministry, it's about someone else before it's about us. And I just want to give a shout out to him on Facebook or wherever, because he's somewhere listening. He's somewhere listening. But he is the booking manager for the group, and you can reach out to him at 334-546-8380.
Say it one more time.
334-546-8380. 8083.
Make sure I get it right.
You know, on my phone, I don't have his number, I have his name. Yeah. Yes, it's 334-546-8083. And would you please tell, can she hear me?
I'm sure she can.
Please, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for thinking enough of the Alabama Boys to want to consider them to be a part of whatever your event is, and trusting us to be able to minister to the friends and the fans and the family for yourself.
Absolutely. So that booking information is moving at the bottom of the screen. Utilize it at your own convenience. We'll remove it shortly because we're still trying to get some tickets away.
Montgomery's Inspiration Station, Praise 96.5 FM, WMGY. It's 4:31 right here in the capital city. You still hang with your man, the Crown Prince, Pastor Trey.
And your boy, Pastor Lee.
This is Straight Church.
No chaser.
Where we keep things real,
Uh-huh.
relevant,
Yeah.
and
Righteous.
we're still here with our big brother.
We in here.
Now, one of these intros, y'all go call y'all name and you call your name. I'm gonna sneak mine in there.
You gonna get it out. I'm gonna get
Sneak
you
it in there. Just want y'all to know that, okay?
Yeah,
I'll just kidding.
But we
Absolutely.
do want to give you time to share the sentiments you just shared with our online viewers about the job of the management and things of that nature. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. Someone called and asked about the booking information. I just wanted to give a big shout out to our managing company, High Profile Consultancy, who's the Gerald Williams is the CEO and manager. Listen, I have nothing but praise for this management group and Brother Williams. He represents this group with integrity, with character, and he is led by the Spirit of God. And I'm humbled to be one of the people who follow his leadership through this management company. I just want to give a big shout out to him. We thank and praise God for you. He's done a wonderful job in the years that he's managed the Alabama Boys. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Get your voice together now, because you're gonna have to sing a little bit Sunday.
Well, we got another question coming off line. It's Brother EP Eric Perry, who is a local drummer here in the city of Montgomery, is asking the question: who is the drummer for the group now?
Well, we have a drummer. His name is Dwayne. He's from Macomb, Mississippi.
Awesome.
He is the drummer for the True Believers. I think he played drums for the True Believer.
Awesome.
We met him years ago while partnering with the True Believers out of Macomb, Mississippi. And our ministry made an impact on him, and he's done some work for us in the studio and raised his hand and said he'd like to work with us. And
Wow.
so he's our drummer now, and
I love it.
we're excited about it.
I love
when
it.
when I say God is just doing
He's putting it together.
great things, he's just doing great things.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you all are. You have some. Okay. So I know you all are going to sing and feature one of the hottest songs we've been playing. He Did It For Me. I know you all are going to sing at the concert. But are you all going to hit some of those oldie but goodies?
Yes,
I know
sir.
somebody listening, they want to know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You listen to the night is about our senior citizens.
Okay.
So
okay.
we're going to sing some songs that they can sing along with. Now, I'm not going to say that's the way we're going to give this ticket away.
Right.
But yes, sir. We are praying that we are able to put some of those songs of old. That's what I call
Gotcha.
them, songs of old into our lineup, and we'll be able to sing some of those songs. So just come on out and see.
Yeah,
Just come on out and see.
yeah. Be ye surprised.
Yeah. I like the way you said that right
Be
there.
ye surprised.
Yeah, I'm writing that
That's
down.
real King James version, dog. King James version.
The Leonized translation.
There it is. We're gonna have some fun on Sunday, man. It's gonna be amazing. Mike, y'all gonna let me? Can I do selfies while we on stage?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. Okay. I want to get some behind the
I'm
scenes.
glad you told him that. I'm glad you told him.
All right. I just.
Because you don't want him to miss a note because he's trying to take pictures and everything.
I'm gonna need you to stay focused.
Get some behind the scenes, folks.
So
We will stop the music.
So are you all working on an album? Is there something else that we can be expecting post concert?
Yes, sir. Good question. We are writing.
Okay.
We are in the studio. He Did It For Me is just one of the songs
Gotcha.
that we're recording, and we're doing it somewhat in sections.
Okay.
But yes, sir, we are writing. We are putting together a full CD.
Gotcha.
We're just releasing it a little differently this time versus the way we've done it in the past.
Okay.
So yes, sir. There's no more new music coming. As a matter of fact,
Absolutely.
He Did It For Me is one of the 3 songs that we've already done.
Oh.
Yeah. And here's another thing about this album that we're doing now. Almost all of our albums before, it's just been the Alabama Boys.
Gotcha.
So we talked about it and kind of discussed how we could do more.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the ways that we feel we could do more is by having our friends to come in and take part and sing on the album
Gotcha.
and minister to them with through our music. So
Wow.
on this album, we will have more friends
Yeah.
other than Pastor Sherrod Cole, who did a great job. By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
I have not given him a shout out, but he did a great job. We chose to ask him to sing on this song, and he blessed us. He did a really good job. And
Yeah.
we just want to take this opportunity to publicly thank him for what he did on this particular song. Now, I know Pastor Walker's going to say something different about that. But
I was saying, shout out to my bald-headed brother.
I saw that time, and
Doc,
what's going on?
you just now saw
I
it?
did.
Man, you gonna be surprised on Sunday.
I'm glad I saw it.
You gonna be like, who is this?
Like, go back and get him.
Imposter alert.
Man.
You wear it real, my brother. You wear it real.
Shout out to my bald-headed brother. Yes,
You just
sir.
had to take it
From
up.
a beautiful
You had to
mother.
take it.
There is no other. Yes, sir, Doc. Nah, man, he sunk his face off. We had some fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been in the studio so much in my life that it's normal for me. But that was one of the funnest sessions I've ever been a part of. That was fun. It was fun. There's nothing like recording quartet when it start getting a knee slapping and you in the studio like it's church, like, yes, sir. No, say it like that.
Facts.
You know, I'm losing it in there, Doc. I left that mug sweaty and everything.
Probably slept good that night. I mean, you was acting up.
Nah, it was a fun night, and I think that's the coolest part. Like I'm big on the authenticity space, but we had some fun even at the listening party.
Yes.
And what I loved about the opportunity to be a part of the Alabama Boys was the reality that y'all actually have chemistry.
Yes, sir.
Right. You often hear about people who do these things, you know, just to get checked or just because we sound good. Now, y'all really like each other.
Yeah.
I said, look at them.
You,
But that matters, though.
They like each other.
well, I appreciate that, and you know we do. We like each other. We love each other. But moreover, we all love Christ,
Mhm.
and we all like what we do together. And I don't know any other way to say that. You know, these guys have never pulled against anything that we basically set out to do.
Mhm.
And you know, when you like each other, it's great. But boy, when you're in harmony,
Yeah.
that just makes it even better. And we're excited about the harmony that you bring to the table.
Well, praise the Lord.
We excited about we excited about the new ideas that you bring.
Brought my vibrato.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how he and Browder gonna work. 'Cause they stay at each other all the
Oh
time.
yeah, that's my brother. Down
You gonna have to play referee a couple of them times.
Oh
Man.
my God.
Hey, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. That's us.
Only you and Gerald, y'all got to be referee.
Lord.
That's us, man.
Hey, enough of that.
And you don't want to be on the phone.
Oh
You do
my
not want to be on the phone.
God.
The boy call me by my middle name every time he's leaving. Look, me and Brother to be.
Uh-oh.
But hold on, we can't. No, you got to start this track over. You gonna start this track over. I want Mike to tell them. You know, Mike, this. I think you wrote this, right?
Yes, sir.
Mike, go ahead and introduce this. Can we start this over?
You want to start from the very beginning?
Yeah. They need to hear all of it. That's my favorite part when Mike come in. When I look back over my life, you know,
Okay.
that
So,
thing smooth, boy.
so we're gonna let him take us into the commercial break. So what we're gonna do is allow you to introduce the song, and we'll run it back.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Alabama Boys. He did it for me.
They gonna tell me something. Yeah. Hey, hey. Look at Kobe. Somebody, good morning, brothers. Authenticity definitely is exciting level, but absolutely. I had some more fun in the video. Bro, we were clowning so long, we barely got stuff to it. For real. Oh, we were clowning the whole time.
That's a great thing about it. We can have some fun.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it.
Anytime you got to be serious all the time is something.
Absolutely.
That's-
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's inclined to enjoy it.
Yeah, church of old was serious. And I say that in a good way because back then, and as the preacher say, hear me now, back then, they had to be serious
For the time.
Absolutely.
because they didn't have anything else but God.
Yeah.
They had to be. Man, listen, when they went out there and planted that crop and walked away and say, God is on you,
Yeah,
that's what they had.
absolutely.
You know, they in end job, but that's what they had. But nowadays, you know, you can make it a little fun because it's just changed. You know, I was telling your dad, when was that I was here yesterday morning? We were talking about how church and how people have changed, and I told him, you know, yeah, change is you know, they're not gonna do it the way Walker does. That's not the way it was done years ago. They're not gonna do it the way you know. He was talking about how the camaraderie and how the pastors were more inclined to be united. And I told him I'm not sure that that's not the case now. They're just not united that way.
Gotcha.
Because back then, Pastor A and Pastor B would meet up at Deacon's house and eat dinner after church.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, not that you don't necessarily do it that, but that doesn't mean you guys are not in. You just do it different.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I think because we have been so programmed to know and receive church a certain way, we think because it's being done different, that it's not being done the way Christ would want it to do it. But no, it's not. Christ has sense of humor too.
And you know, it's crazy you talking about the evolution.
I mean, all of the disciples were different.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? They all came with a different kind of, if we were playing golf, handicap. They came with something
Right.
different.
Come on in the house. Come here. You sound like your president. He can drive farther than me. Forgot everything they debate.
Lord, have
They
mercy.
talking about golf. All right. That's what you say. But that's real. And the pandemic shifted things even further. You know, we often, are in a space now where you have even members who don't even expect you to come running to hospitals and things of that nature no more because of the pandemic. We don't have to have face-to-face meetings because of the pandemic. So everything keeps evolving. And so if you were to speak to how or the main key ingredient to the Alabama boys that has allowed you all to remain as a constant in this world that continues to change in the quartet arena, which seems to be swaying back and forth at moments. What do you think that key ingredient is?
Never forget that it's not about us. And it's much bigger than who we are.
Absolutely.
So if we always remember that it's not about us, then it won't be about us when those things come. And if we keep reminding ourselves that it's bigger than us, we will always have something to shoot for. When people don't have stuff to shoot for, that's when complications. Little kids. When little kids get bored, that's when they make trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when
You telling your age, you said make trouble.
yeah, they make trouble. They don't do trouble. They make trouble.
They make
So
trouble.
they have to make something up,
Yeah,
But when you grow to a point to where you don't feel like you can grow anymore, then that's when you start getting bored. So I would say the key ingredient to us, outside Christ and us being born again Christian men, I think our ingredient is that we've never made it about us, because we just believe that God would take care of us, and we've always believed that it was our ministry is much bigger than us, and because it's much bigger than us, make good with it. Do something with it other than just.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Because man, at the end of the day, the people that buy your tickets, that buy your CDs, that come support you, those are the people that you need to be trying to do things to give back to.
Absolutely.
And these people come in here and they charge you, they're gone.
Yeah.
But when you have an anniversary, a concert every year, they're coming back every time. So what are you doing to show those people that you appreciate them? And that's kind of how we look at it. I don't think that we're doing anything so great and wonderful. I just think that we're kind of thinking outside of the box, and we're just allowing God to use our imagination and our talent and our skill to do something other than just sing.
I love it. Now, Mike, there's always this is straight church, no chasing.
Yeah, I kind of figured something was coming.
Yeah, this straight church,
Did I
no
put my
chasing.
seatbelt on?
Well, not necessarily. We just got to speak to change. We got to speak to him in this moment,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Deacon Durham says, I'm excited and looking forward to a good time Sunday. Good brothers ministering through song, great gestures, honoring our seniors, praising with the purpose. Sister Tarnisa Marlowe, she says, help us, Brother Michael Leverett, still saved and doing God's work, but different. So they're giving you your amen. That's what that is.
Amen.
But so when you add someone to the group, it makes people start wondering who's about to leave the group. Speak to it.
Well, that's that old way of thinking. Just because you add doesn't mean something's wrong. It's just different. I'm going back to the word different. It's just a change.
Right.
Differences doesn't mean something bad. Change doesn't mean something bad. We're adding because we want to get better.
Yeah.
We're adding because we want to get bigger.
Yeah.
You bring your meal, I bring my meal, you bring your meal. There's more food,
At the table.
not only for us to eat, but for us to share.
That's true.
At the table, Reverend.
So no one's leaving.
Right.
We've just decided that we see something in you, and we pray that you see something in us that can help us further our goal as a ministry. So rest assured, now if that does happen, I don't know anything about it. And you know, I'm not in a position to agree to anybody leaving, because I believe we are as strong as we are because of who we are and who we have in the group.
Absolutely.
So when someone asks about him coming, my response is, we're trying to get better and we're trying to get stronger.
Yeah, we the quintet group now.
Now listen, we gentlemen of quartet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So I want to know, and how much time we got? Yeah, we got some time.
So
Right.
we got about a minute.
We got a bit.
2 minutes.
About a minute. Well, we'll wait till we get back on the air to ask that question. Let me write it down because I forget. Because I know for you, you've probably been listening to quartet for quite some time, and we want to know who your vocal influences are and who your favorite quartet groups are. But we're gonna wait till we get back on the line.
Gospel quartet vocalist or just vocal?
Oh, well, hey, I want to know your vocal influences, whatever genre, and then I want to know what your favorite quartet groups are. Yeah, give me. I'm gonna say top 5. How about that?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Vocal.
Top 5.
Top 5 vocals.
Yeah. Well, you can give me whatever vocal influences you want to say, but I want your top 5 quartet groups.
Top 5.
Yeah, I want your top 5 quartet groups. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Because you're a lead singer, and you know that's top of the line. You have to do a little bit more in moments, to ready and prepare yourself for ad libs, things of that nature.
Yes, sir.
And those are always heavily influenced from something.
Yes, sir.
Even if it's a preacher in the pulpit and you heard something that you just, ooh, I like how he said that. Like that's gonna be in the concert on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
What are those influences? Because man, no lie, first ever quartet song I sung for real,
Mhm.
I just did what they did.
Mhm.
You know, when I recorded, what's the name of this song? Try Jesus. I had to write them things out
Mhm.
because I just be pulling off random, and,
Right.
and random don't always work on a track.
No, and then sometimes it's hard. You know?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes sometimes it's hard.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes it's hard to develop a message down in what we call the vamp.
Right.
Yeah.
And you got to work that cadence.
You gotta, you know, and then lead singing is you know, it's not easy. You know, that lead singer stands in the middle of a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Oh wow.
You've got vocals right behind you. You've got a band right behind you. Then you've got the congregation out in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody
Looking at you.
looking at you for to lead them to the left, look to the right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got to be in your place to whereas you looking up, but you're not getting lost on everything else. So
Absolutely.
it's not easy.
And you got to watch the time.
Lord Jesus. Yes.
Montgomery's Inspiration Station Praise 96.5 FM WMGY. It's 4:50 right here in the capital city. You hang with your man, the Crown Prince, Pastor Trey,
And your boy, Pastor Libby.
and
Michael Leverett. I'm in now.
You got it. You sound like you coming out to play basketball.
yeah, I had to be different.
I love it.
this is straight church.
No chaser.
When we keep things real,
Uh-huh.
relevant,
Uh-huh.
and I was
Righteous.
about to go to righteous.
I saw
It's all
it.
good. It's all good. It's all
Sounds good, man. We were having a good conversation off the airwaves. We're about to close the show after a while. We did get a little late start today, but we want you to just start tuning in on Facebook soon so that you can be a part of our conversation when we're off the air.
Yeah.
We were talking about the difficulties of being a lead singer in the quartet group. Brother Leverett, I keep wanting to call you Pastor Mike so bad.
Uh-oh.
I want to call you Pastor Mike.
Yeah, but that's all right. I appreciate that.
So we were talking about lead singing and the difficulty of it. You know, you said the crowd before you, the band behind you, the singers behind you, the clock right at your feet,
Yes, sir.
the MC on the side pulling his coattail to tell you to go ahead and wind this thing up.
Yes, sir.
Some of them come on there and they'll take the mic, and I've seen some folks go and hit the swerve and
Right.
spin away from them.
Seen some people cut the cut the sound off.
Lord have mercy.
No.
I've seen that.
Shut them down. My God, today. Well, we know without a shadow of a doubt that being a vocalist means that you were influenced by someone. There's someone you were listening to
Yeah.
that has made you make the vocal decisions that you make as a lead singer, just a vocalist, period. Who would you say has influenced your voice?
Well, I don't know. There are several artists. I grew up singing and loving singing quartet. I've been singing quartet since I was 13.
Okay.
I sing with my dad and my uncles. We sing all over the country.
How long ago was 13? Is
Yesterday.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Yesterday. And tomorrow is going to be yesterday. But my uncle was a great vocal influencer for me.
Awesome.
When I was a kid. I grew up wanting to be a drummer.
Wow.
I just wanted to play drums.
Man.
And singing for me came when I was a little kid. And back when I was growing up, every kid in the house had a chore.
Uh-huh.
One day I was responsible for this. My sister was responsible for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't like to clean up. So the way I made my cleaning up work is that I sing. And that's how I kind of got really into singing. And then when I was 14, I asked my mom and my dad if I could sing with the group, and they let me come in, and I could only sing on Sundays and play drums on Sundays because I was in school.
Got you.
But from there, there were the Michael Jacksons of the world, because I love quartet singing, gospel quartet singing, but I listened to a lot of the other gender, the R&B
Absolutely.
stuff.
Right.
You have the Michael Jacksons, you have the Al Greens of the world, you have the Anthony Holloway.
Mm-hmm.
He's my ultimate favorite.
Anthony Holloway?
Anthony Holloway. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he's my.
I have to look him up.
Yeah. Am I saying his name right?
Unless you mean Donnie Hathaway.
Donnie Hathaway. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was somebody I didn't know. I
No,
wanted
you good. I looked at your face. I was like, did I get the name wrong? Now you see why I don't call people names.
No,
for the
it's
thing,
cool, it's
'cause I
cool.
mess them up every time.
Well, you just keep saying sister, bro.
It works every time.
Doc.
But he is my ultimate vocal specialist.
Donnie Hathaway is a go.
And then not just his vocals, but his ability to be able to deliver the message and the song.
Passion.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then from there, you got your Harveys and you got your Joe Dons and you've got your.
What you
got
get
your-
from Joe?
Joe teaches you how to be patient. He teaches you how to really understand your range with your voice.
Uh-huh.
And he teaches you don't have to start high and try to work your way higher. You just have to watch
Ease
and
into
learn
it.
from Joe.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then from there you got the Clee and Clays.
Yeah.
The late great Clee. I mean, come on. I mean, really, the Pilgrim Jubilee.
I love it. I love it.
Their style and the way they do it, and it's just how it is. I think I don't necessarily have one or two. I'm just a mixture of them all.
No, I think all of us are.
Yeah,
All of us are a little
mixture.
gumbo.
Yeah.
I think my more prominent vocal idol, I would say, for lack of better words, is Marvin Winans.
Yes,
So I get my whole little smooth approach.
he's a good one. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be serious on this. I don't know why I drove up, got out of the car, and rang the bell and said this is gonna be a serious segment.
You got the wrong fool on it. Nah. So you've had some amazing influencers, some heavy hitters, and Donnie Hathaway that's one of mine too. He's just amazing. I've been so many places, and dude is insane. His timbre, his quality, his tone, all of that is amazing, right? So what are your top 5 in no specific order favorite quartet groups?
Obviously, the Alabama Boys.
Toot your own horn, toot toot.
The Canton Spirituals will always be there.
Okay.
The
What's your favorite song in Canton Spirituals?
he's there all the time.
He's there all the time. I like it.
That's my all-time favorite from Harvard. He's the way it's such simple words, and it makes such a big message.
Yeah.
How he's able to he's there all the time. I mean, that's it.
And it's slim. And he did it so slow.
And he's there all the time. And,
He's
the way he delivers the message in that song is just it's unbelievable. But you know, Canton Spirituals, Demonic Clouds of Joy. I mentioned Pilgrim Jubilees.
Mhm. One more.
But you know, the Alabama Boys.
Two times.
You
Man,
know,
so nice had the name of twice.
but you know, I will say this too. Now, I have a lot of respect for Pastor Walter Ellis.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thunderbolt of Gospel. Let me tell you something now.
The OG though.
That's a singing man.
Yeah.
And you know those guys have done a lot for quartet singing in this area of quartet singers.
Gosh,
Absolutely.
And I know there are others,
Yeah.
but you asked me about mine.
Yeah.
No. I want to hear yours.
But I cannot not mention Pastor Walter Ellis and the Country Boys.
I love it. That's a great top five, man.
Solid 5.
Look, I'm trying to listen while I'm listening to you because when it gets to Browder's by and by, I don't want nobody to say nothing. I just want to hear it. I still want to hear it.
Don't do that.
By and by, Lord.
See you be on Browder so hard, man.
That's my brother, man. He
I'm definitely gonna break you, nigga. Break you.
Yeah.
Because Sunday come, you have to separate those two.
It's already
I
started.
think it's coming. I think it's
It's already
coming.
started.
Is it coming?
No, that's Kirby.
Come on, Kirby. I think Browder coming up.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, I feel it in my shondo.
Had I known this, I would have never played.
About to get good.
I would have went after he left to play.
Oh,
Doc, this is about to get good. You hear me? Man, shout out Big Kurt. Big Kurt Thomas. We see you out here, man. He said, what's up, Unc Mike?
Yes, sir.
It's coming right here, ain't it? Mute the mics.
Let's go.
They need to hear this.
They don't want to hear that.
Come on, brother. Yell it at them. Tell it like you know. Say it with your chest. I said, say it with your chest, brother.
Leave that man alone.
There it is. Uh-huh. Listen, Mike all smooth. Listen to Browder. Yes, sir.
All the saints are
Hey, Doc. Hey. He about to feel it for real. This is my brother, man. Lou Rawls of the gospel. Here it is. He's coming. Y'all better sing it with him. Get ready. Y'all ready? Everybody. 1, 2, 3, and. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Leave Browder alone. I'm going on record saying leave Browder alone.
Can I do my sponsors?
Yeah, leave Browder
Oh,
alone.
yeah. Hey, now, I was at home when I first heard it. I said, now, bro, I hope they weren't in the room when he was recording that. My boy said, he going to get that note. No. All right.
Oh my God.
All right.
Leave Browder alone.
It's
That's my
already,
brother, man. That's my
already
brother.
started. That's all I can say.
I'm praying for you because
He gonna get me Sunday.
I'm
Right?
praying for you.
He gonna get me together. Watch this. Somebody's snitching already. North Star finna beat me up.
They coming for you.
All right, so look. We got to get out the air, but we got to tell y'all one more time. This amazing concert, I'm putting it in your hands, Mike. Let them know what's about to happen.
We just want to remind you that on this Sunday at 5 o'clock, meet us at the Davis Theater. 5 o'clock, Davis Theater, the new CD release of the Alabama Boys. He did it for me. We are taking this opportunity to salute our senior citizens. So come on out. The Lord has blessed us to be able to give away 800 tickets to our senior citizens. So we are looking for them to be in the place. And before I mention my sponsors, I'm just going to ask that if you would do the Alabama Boys a favor, when you get there, you see a senior citizen, say hello, give them a hug, tell them they look good. And if you don't do anything else, just thank them for what they've done to prepare the way for us to be able to be who we are today. So we give God praise and thank him for that. And we also like to take this minute. I feel like I'm rushing, but
No, take your time.
we just want to give this this opportunity to thank our sponsors that have stepped up and helped us with this. High Profile, our managing company, Attorneys for Men, E.G. Cummings Funeral Home, King's Table Catering, Gentry and Ware Automotives, and CC Calhoun, Councilman CC Calhoun. Thank you all so much for making this day possible for the Alabama boys and the senior citizens.
Absolutely. Well, we so grateful you came through, man. Absolutely.
Glad to
You've
be here.
definitely given me a few reasons to laugh and smile today.
Oh boy, my jaw's hurt. Jaw's hurt. And I believe I'll get a call from Brian once I get off.
Yeah. There may be a visitation.
Nah.
Let me give another special thank you to this radio station, to
Bless you,
all
sir.
of you
Thank
all
you so much.
for partnering with the Alabama boys and making this partnership work. We thank you. We thank the Mr. Terry Barber for signing on, and we thank you guys for walking in and just doing what you do. You guys are a proud sponsor as well, and I apologize for not saying it in there, but I wanted to say it a little different because I'm your guest. I need to say it a little different.
Absolutely.
But thank you all. Thank you so much, Praise 96.5, for everything that you've done to help us with this concert.
Absolutely. Give them the booking information. Somebody at home wants to get the Alabama boys to sing happy birthday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can call Brother Gerald Williams at 334-546-8083. High Profile Consultants is our management company. CEO and founder Gerald Williams, 334-546-8083.
We do singing telegrams, if you did not know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We'll do it.
All right.
We'll do it. We'll follow
right.
Pastor Walker and we'll get it done. You lead. Let's see you squall on that one.
Lord have mercy.
He'll try. He'll try.
Get him out of here. Get him
He'll
out.
try. He'll try.
Nah, man. In your hands, Pastor Trey.
All right, we're about to get ready to say goodbye, farewell, so long. We'll see you soon,
See you,
very,
my
very soon.
friends.
Listen, I know, right? That used to be the show right now. Anyways, Sunday is coming. I
Uh-huh.
need you to get up, go to church this Sunday.
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't have a church home to go to, there are two pastors who would love to see you this Sunday morning. You can't say nobody has invited you to church. You can't say you don't know where to go. You may be new to the city of Montgomery and looking for a place to worship. Let us tell you two places you can go. You can go to New Home, Mount Mex. Give them the address.
Come to the 8 o'clock service. 8 o'clock service. You come to 10 o'clock, you need to be at 9:15. 11015 Jones Road, Montgomery, Alabama, 36117. And you can go, especially if you're in the heart of the city. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Please come to 8 o'clock. You can go to the heart of the city. If you're anywhere in Montgomery, it'll probably take you 5 minutes to get to Restoration Church. They're on the boulevard. What's your
Come
address?
see us. 164 East South Boulevard between South Court Street and Norman Bridge Road.
What time is it?
The biggest thing over there. You can't miss us. We got practically the whole block. You can't miss us. Service starts at 9:30 a.m. God did it for us.
9:30.
9:30.
I like it.
Start on time.
Go to church.
Yeah, no excuse. You gotta go to church.
Absolutely.
God's
And
been good to you.
and
Get up and go to the Lord's house.
there it is. And because of the origin of the Alabama boys, if you can't make it to church on Sunday, you need to go to church on Saturday.
Yeah.
Bethany is having service.
Tell them about it.
Yeah.
Amen.
I don't know what time. What time is service?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock
What's the
service
address?
on Saturday.
It's all good.
It's close to Jackson Hospital, right behind Oak Park.
I believe it's 720 Cedar Street.
There you go. I never know. I just always know where it was.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah, half of
Sure.
half of
I'm
your
gonna look
kids,
it up. I'm gonna look it up while you're talking.
half of your kids went to school over there.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, two of my sisters went, I believe.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Jennifer and Shay.
the majority of Montgomery went to Bethany School. I mean, for real.
I was close. It's 714 Cedar Street.
714
Yeah.
Cedar Street, Saturday at 11 o'clock. They got amazing music ministry. My big brother Gerald Williams is over there. Jose Purify for over there making it happen. And so that'd be a good church for you to visit on Saturday.
Absolutely.
And you got two churches you can visit on a Sunday. Make sure whatever you do that you make that spiritual deposit into your spirit.
Yes. And then the after party is happening at the Davis Theater.
My God.
The after party.
He's
Going up
He said the after party.
in a major way.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get in the middle of y'all, but I begin to feel a little something.
Going up.
Sorry.
So make sure you get your tickets.
Uh-huh.
They already said they're not selling tickets at the door. So you got today, you got tomorrow. Get your tickets. We
Mike-
want to see you.
Mike, are they getting programs, anything like that?
I'm sorry.
Are they getting programs of pictures or something.
You can take a picture with the Alabama boys. We will have some product on hand.
Okay.
You can walk away with some.
I don't have to
product.
sign to do it.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yeah. You
He said
remember
an
now.
Alabama boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign a waiver first.
Aren't you an Alabama
I
boy?
gave you my contract cut.
All access.
Cause my signature gonna make that thing go up. You know what I mean? Don't play it.
That's why we wanted to get bigger.
Yeah.
That's right. So he's only claiming his role in the group. Yeah.
I say that with baptism.
There you go.
This thing worth some money now. Man. You better put it somewhere where you want folks to see it.
You feel for me. I'm starting to.
Yeah, I need your prayers. I've been trying to tell people, pray
I'm
for me.
starting to feel for you.
Pray for me. Dealing with it every Friday. Though. This is every Friday.
He's been at this temperature the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Remember how Jonathan taught you patience? You gotta ease into it.
It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
All gas. No breaks.
It's getting hot in here, y'all.
pray. Y'all
They
pray.
teaming up on me.
And we just need to pray for new home because
No.
they got to deal with this.
Yeah.
They got to deal with this.
Now,
And
my-
then he been off too.
Now,
He
look.
going crazy for Sunday.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
And I'm straight off revival too.
Look at it. Look at it. You don't get there just holler for no reason. Huh?
They told me not to do this. I gotta sing like that. Now, Mike, when you do you ever do the whole leader trick when you hold the mic out to the crowd? You ever do that?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Do you wave when you get done?
Yes.
Bye now, y'all.
Yeah, time to go.
Now, if you hold the mic out, I want you to hold it in whatever direction Trey is in. Trey gonna get up and run.
He's gonna be on the front row, so I'm gonna point it at him.
Don't listen to him. Do not listen to him.
Oh yeah, it sounds like we finna jump off the stage.
It's all good.
It sounds like we're gonna work this
It's all
out.
good.
We gotta get up off the stage.
Grace said, "I'm ready."
Yeah, it's all
He
good.
said, "The Lord said, make a joyful noise."
Yes, sir.
Me and my wife, we're practicing tonight. Practicing tonight. Babe, I just need you to give me the one key. Help me find my key. I'm gonna be there. I'm
I'm
ready.
gonna tell you what I want you to practice.
What?
By and by.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
All right, I'm done, Trey. It's in your hands.
It's all good. We love you at the Straight Trey Comedy Club.
Lord have mercy.
We'll see you. Y'all be blessed. We love you.
Peace.
Take it easy.
Deuces.